Alright, I'm gonna try to bang out this video real quick before the Roxas that I took take effect. Because quite honestly, this was something that I never wanted to share because sometimes you just gotta take your L, you just gotta charge it to the game and move on. Just forget it ever happened, actually. But this situation involves my best friend, and I don't know, man. Like, I just want to talk about it because the whole point of this channel is just a forum for me to talk about whatever I want to talk about. And this is important to me. So, I'm going to tell you about an epic curve, me being down horrendously, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Because I don't know what it is. The last few months, I don't know if I'm just like in a really vulnerable position or what's going on, but I just want to vent to someone, and quite honestly, I don't really have that many people to vent to. And I was talking about this with one of my friends, and I guess it helped a little bit. But I just want to tell this story, which is very similar to the Sarah's story. And let's go. Let's just rip the band-aid off. So there was this woman who found my Twitter in November of 2019. You can find these things if you dig deep enough. I'm not gonna put it to the forefront because, quite honestly, I don't want to harass people. Because I'm a firm believer in there's a reason why everything happens. I'm not saying, like, what some of these religious people say, they think everything has, like, a predetermined, ending. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if somebody doesn't fucking like you, there's a reason why they don't like you. Whether it's your fault or their fault, like there's a reason why they're not talking to you anymore. And if something like that happens, you should just ignore them and forget it ever happened. Because, like I said, there's a reason why they haven't been talking to you and they purposely deleted you on everything, pretty much. She still follows my Twitter, by the way. So, anyways, anytime I see an account with a very pretty woman and 13 followers, I feel like it's almost every person's best guess that that is a fake account. I mean, I don't think you really need to be on some fucking detective type shit. But this is a woman that I met and I hung out with and did adult things, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And it was this account that has 13 followers. Now, she followed me in November of 2019. I didn't really talk to her, whatever, converse with her until about, I want to say, February of 2020. It's hard to like retrace my steps because, quite honestly, I don't want to go back to the DMs and just like reopen wounds or whatever. So I'm just going by estimations. I'd say it was about 3 months had passed because she would respond to a lot of my tweets, and I would quite honestly not say anything to her because, once again, I thought it was a fake account. Eventually, she just says, "Hey, can you follow me back?" I'm just like, "All right, cool." So I follow her back, and a week or so passes, and I'm just like, let me DM her. Let me slide in the DM. So we're talking, whatever you want to call it, and we want to like meet each other or whatever finally. And one thing leads to another. We meet, cool, whatever. Nothing really notable happens. It goes well, okay. Then she stays at my house for, I believe it was 5 days. Things went amazing. Just everything great. She's, a great woman, whatever. And yeah, I mean, I really don't know what else to say because this was the last time I saw her. Mind you, this was in July of 2020. So, many months have passed, and that's why I said this has been weighing on me heavy and why I'm just really confused about the whole situation. So basically what happened was we just slowly we she slowly just stopped talking to me, like without any indication that she didn't like me anymore. See, that's the thing. She's actually a year older than me. Like, what Like, why is it so hard for some people to just say, hey, I don't fucking like your ass, and then just stop talking to you? You know what I mean? And this is where the whole Sarah video ties in with this. Now, with Sarah, there's kind of a reason why she didn't talk to me anymore, okay? She moved 2.5 hours away or whatever. And while that could be a shitty reason, which it was, at least there was a reason. Now, with this woman, she sent me a really nice voice message, just like good morning, whatever. Something we did normally, and that was pretty much the last thing I ever heard from her. She unadded me on Snapchat. I know, Snapchat. We're too old to be using that shit. But anyways. And she either changed her number or blocked my number. I'm not going to try to text her from a different number. Like I said, there's a reason why things happen. She's not just going to block me or unadd me on whatever, and there's nothing wrong. Like, clearly, she's not interested in me anymore, which is fine with me. I just would like some closure, and I know with some people, closure is just not really, solving anything, but I would like to know why she doesn't like me anymore. Whatever. So, she sends this really nice voice message, whatever, good morning, all the normal shit, and that's the last thing she ever said to me. And granted, she was not super active on Twitter, but she probably at least tweeted like once every few days. She has been inactive since November. And like I said, you could honestly cross-check everything I've said. I'm not going to bring it up because I don't support harassment, because like I said for the millionth time, there's a reason why it happened. It's fine with me. I can accept no. I can accept being rejected, whether that be at the beginning or after we meet, and think everything went well. Like, I just find it ridiculous how you can't just tell me, hey, I don't fucking like you anymore. I think you're fucking trash as fuck. Like some shit like that. And I'm just like, at the time I was like, whatever, fuck her, I'll find another person to talk to and ruin my life. But, yeah. Like, it's just so confusing to me. And like I said, I just need a few minutes of your time to vent. And if you don't want to listen to this, that's cool too. But I just find it weird how somebody who, actively fucking sought me out. Granted, I did DM first, but she was like the one that initiated everything. They end up being the one who ghosts. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying anybody should ghost anyone, but I just find it bullshit that, when you try to make like the first move or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Dude, the fucking Roxys are kicking in. I'm telling you, I'm like losing my train of thought. So I'm gonna try to end this video quickly. Holy shit. So, the person who initiated the whole interaction or whatever the fuck you want to call it, they end up ghosting you, and she's gone totally inactive on social media. And she did tell me she was in a relationship that was very toxic, abusive, whatever you want to call it, where, like, I guess her boyfriend didn't want her having social media, which is fucking stupid. I'm not the kind of person, if anything, I don't care enough about shit like that. Like, I don't understand why holding your significant other hostage or whatever is a way to go. It's obviously very unhealthy. I'm the kind of person that lets whoever I'm dating breathe and like have their own life. Like I said, if anything, I don't care enough. But yeah, another thing, whenever I would do like my weekly fuck Sarah tweet where I would take a screenshot of like an open snap from 297 weeks ago or whatever, she would just think it's the funniest thing. Another thing that she said, she thought I was like messing around or whatever. I thought I was like trolling her, I guess, in a sense. And I'm like, first of all, I'm fucking gross. I'm like a fucking 1.5 out of 10 on a good day. And she, like, honestly, was a very beautiful girl. Is a very beautiful girl, whatever. I don't know what she's up to these days, but I just want to say that shit hurted. So, anyways, that's the video. I'm gonna go lay down and have the room spin. So I'll see you guys.